Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Carter proves Ridge wrong, asks Hope to marry him. The bold and the beautiful B&B. Spoilers tease that Ridge Forrester, Thorsten K. Red Carter Walton, Lauren St. Victor. The riot act over plotting a FSE coup with Hope Logan, Annika Noel. Ridge told him that his judgment is clouded by Hope, and that if he leaves her, all will be forgiven. That's a lot of debt wiped off the books. Carter forged documents, putting him in control of Ridge's family's fashion design company, and for that he could go to jail. He could also lose his reputation if the news got out, although Ridge may prefer that the world not know he was hoodwinked. Should Carter take Ridge's offer and dump Hope? Ridge knows that Hope and Carter have been carrying on in secret, but he thinks the romance is just a lusty fling. He called the relationship toxic and wants to blame Hope for Carter's criminality. This could come back to bite him since he's involved with Hope's mom, Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang. Ridge's rhetoric is making Carter dig in deeper on his vow to turn Forrester Creations into a luxury brand company. Carter is not thinking clearly at all, and he could make a rash move by asking Hope to marry him. If she says yes, he is vindicated, and Ridge is proven wrong. But Hope couldn't marry Thomas Forrester, Matthew Atkinson, and they had something stronger, plus they share a son. Carter has Hope thinking that they can run FC together, so it makes sense that they do so as a married team. Of course, this all hinges on what Justin Barber, Aaron D. Spears, is able to do to stop Carter's plan. Justin plays dirty, and if anyone can stop Carter, he can. Then again, he wasn't exactly hopeful when Ridge told him about the mess he's in. Hope could defy logic and agree to marry Carter, maybe despite Thomas. Tell us B&B fans, do you want to see Hope and Carter merge professionally and personally? Or is their harebrained scheme about to blow up in their faces? The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Carter proves Ridge wrong, asks Hope to marry him. In the glamorous, high-stakes world of the bold and the beautiful, where love and betrayal are never far apart, a new twist is about to shake up the Forrester universe. This time, it's Carter Walton, the loyal yet often overlooked Forrester attorney, who will step into the spotlight in an unexpected way. Carter has always been the dependable, responsible one, the man who could be counted on in a crisis. However, his personal life has been a different story. From his failed relationship with Quinn to his on-again, off-again feelings for Zoe, Carter has struggled to find lasting love. But it seems his journey to happiness is about to take a dramatic turn. The spoilers for the upcoming episodes of The Bold and the Beautiful suggest that Carter will prove Ridge Forrester wrong in a powerful way, and in a bold move, propose to Hope Logan. That's right, Carter, the man who has always been the quiet one in the background, will throw caution to the wind and take the ultimate leap, asking Hope to marry him. But what is it about Carter's sudden boldness? And why is he making such a dramatic move with Hope of all people? Ridge's dismissal of Carter. The groundwork for Carter's unexpected proposal to Hope has been laid over the course of several recent episodes, where Ridge Forrester has voiced his doubts about Carter. Ridge, known for his quick judgments and fiery temper, has been less than supportive of Carter's involvement in the Forrester family drama. To Ridge, Carter is a man of duty and responsibility, a friend, but never someone who could potentially be the romantic lead in the complex world of Forrester Creations. Ridge believes Carter lacks the passion and fire necessary to truly win Hope's heart. He's always viewed Hope's romantic interests as being tied to men with bold personalities and big ideas. People like Liam Spencer, the ever-persistent good guy who has always been in the picture when it comes to Hope's love life. Carter, in Ridge's eyes, has always played it safe. He's seen as the nice guy who shows up when you need him, but who doesn't make the kind of splash that someone like Liam does. Ridge's belief that Carter will never be the man who can truly captivate Hope makes him dismissive of their chemistry, often undermining Carter's intentions with sarcastic comments and well-meaning, yet condescending advice. But here's where Carter decides to prove Ridge wrong. Instead of shrinking back in the face of Ridge's judgments, Carter begins to recognize something significant about his relationship with Hope. The more he sees Hope struggle with the emotional toll of her on-again, off-again relationship with Liam, the more Carter realizes that he's been there for Hope in ways Liam hasn't. He's supported her decisions, encouraged her ambitions, and been a steady presence during some of her most difficult moments. Carter has always been the type to provide stability, and in a world full of uncertainty, perhaps that is exactly what Hope needs. Carter's bold move. The proposal. Carter's decision to propose to Hope isn't just a reaction to Ridge's dismissal, although that certainly plays a part in it. It's also about Carter finding his own voice, his own sense of purpose. No longer content with being the side character in the story of Hope's life, Carter decides to take control of his destiny and make a move that would change everything. Hope has always been a symbol of grace and beauty, and Carter sees in her something he's been missing in his own life. A chance to build something lasting, something real. As Carter navigates the rocky waters of his decision, he is filled with a mix of emotions. He knows that asking Hope to marry him is not just a statement about his love for her, but also a challenge to everything Ridge has ever said about him. Carter knows Ridge won't take kindly to this bold move, but he's done living in the shadows. He's ready to fight for the woman he loves and prove to everyone, including himself, that he is more than just a bystander in the Forrester drama. But proposing to Hope is no easy task. Hope, while fond of Carter and deeply appreciative of his support, has always had a complicated relationship with love. She spent so much time waiting for Liam to get his act together, and even now, with Liam's ongoing struggles, she's unsure if she's ready to move on. Hope may still harbor feelings for Liam, despite the pain and confusion their relationship has caused. Does she truly see Carter as the man she can spend her life with, or is she simply leaning on him because of his unwavering loyalty and support? The fallout. Once Carter gets down on one knee and proposes to Hope, the fallout is inevitable. Ridge will certainly have a lot to say about it. As someone who has been a father figure to Hope, Ridge has always seen her romantic decisions through a protective lens. When Ridge learns about Carter's proposal, he's likely to be furious. Ridge might accuse Carter of overstepping, of trying to replace Liam in Hope's life. In Ridge's mind, Carter's move is a misguided attempt to win Hope's heart and prove himself, but it could end up causing more damage than good. Meanwhile, Hope will be torn. On one hand, she respects Carter and knows how much he cares for her. But can she say yes to someone who isn't the man she's truly been in love with for most of her life? Hope will likely feel immense pressure as she contemplates Carter's proposal and what it means for her future. Will she risk her own happiness to embrace the stability and security Carter offers? Or will she continue chasing the passion-filled whirlwind of her on and off romance with Liam? The proposal will undoubtedly throw Hope into an emotional turmoil, one that will require her to dig deep and confront her own feelings for both Carter and Liam. Her decision will also have profound implications for her relationships with both men. While Carter will be hoping for a yes, Ridge will likely continue to sow doubt, possibly even manipulating situations to push Hope away from Carter and back toward Liam. The road ahead. As Carter steps out of the shadows and into the spotlight, it's clear that the dynamics on the bold and the beautiful are about to change. His proposal to Hope marks the beginning of a new chapter, one that could either elevate Carter to the man he's always aspired to be or doom him to heartbreak. Whatever happens, it's certain that this bold move will set off a chain of events that will have ripple effects throughout the Forrester family and beyond. One thing is for sure, Carter Walton is no longer content being a bystander. He's ready to fight for love, even if it means challenging everything he's been told about his place in Hope's heart. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Sheila meets Remy. Two baddies collide and make first impressions. The bold and the beautiful B&B. Spoilers reveal that Sheila Sharp, Kimberlyn Brown, will get updates on Il Giardino's newest hire. Deacon Sharp, scene canon, agreed to give Remy Price, Christian Weisman, a job on a trial basis, but he may seal the deal on his employment soon enough. During the week of December 2 to 6, Remy will continue his efforts to impress Deacon and prove he's worthy of this opportunity. Deacon likes what he sees so far, so he may give Remy some praise if things keep going well. Of course, there could be a problem if Remy lets himself get too distracted by Electra Forrester, Linnea Grace. It's easy to imagine Remy spending more time staring at his obsession than waiting tables and doing whatever else needs to be done. In fact, Remy will seem a little distracted at the bar when Sheila interacts with him. Sheila will have a chance to officially meet Remy, so she may pick up on the fact that he's got something on his mind. Since Electra and Will Spencer, Crew Morrow, will enjoy a date at Il Giardino, that'll lead to Remy meeting Will too. Seeing Electra growing closer to another guy could leave Remy worried about the competition. Sheila might catch a glimpse of Remy looking in Electra and Will's direction, so she could potentially figure out that Remy's got a crush and Will is in the way. If that's the case, Sheila might give Remy some terrible advice. After all, Sheila is a romantic at heart now that she's found true love with Deacon. Perhaps Sheila will push Remy to do whatever it takes to win Electra over and get his happy ending. That's obviously not the best guidance to give a stalker, especially since Electra clearly has no amorous feelings for Remy whatsoever. Electra has planted Remy firmly in the friend zone, so he's just a fixated troublemaker who's going to cause more chaos. Remy already seems to be the person behind the deep fake photo scandal, so who knows what else he's capable of. Although Sheila may not immediately recognize Remy's sinister side, she might sense that he's a kindred spirit on some level. Sheila is a woman who fights for what she wants, so she may fuel that inside Remy and push him further down the wrong path. No matter how things play out, it'll be fun to see these two baddies collide and make first impressions. Our B&B predictions hint that Remy could surprise even Sheila with some of his upcoming actions, so stay tuned. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say some Remy shockers are still to come, so don't miss all the horrible news that's brewing. In the world of the bold and the beautiful, where the drama never stops and the stakes always seem sky-high, the arrival of a new villain on the scene has fans buzzing with excitement. Hold on to your seats, because the highly anticipated meeting between Sheila Carter and Remy will rock Los Angeles to its core. Two of the most ruthless, manipulative characters in B&B history are about to collide, and their first impressions promise nothing short of a fiery showdown. Sheila Carter, the original wildcard. Sheila Carter, the iconic villainess who has wreaked havoc on the lives of nearly every major character in B&B, and its sister show The Young and the Restless, is a master of deception. She's been responsible for countless atrocities, from poisoning to kidnapping to nearly destroying entire families. The woman who faked her death multiple times and infiltrated the Forrester and Spencer families with a mix of charm and malice is not someone to be underestimated. Sheila's complex web of lies and manipulation makes her a formidable foe, and there's nothing she loves more than pushing people to the edge. Having recently returned to Los Angeles after yet another stint in prison, Sheila has one mission in mind: reclaiming her place in the world, no matter who she has to destroy to do so. Her history with the Forrester family, particularly with the likes of Brooke and Taylor, continues to be one of the driving forces behind her twisted schemes. But just when she thought she had every angle figured out, a new player enters the scene: Remy. Remy, a new contender in the game of power. Remy, a mysterious newcomer with a questionable past, enters B&B with a kind of raw ambition that draws Sheila's attention instantly. What makes Remy so intriguing to Sheila is that he's a wild card in his own right. He's not just another charming face in the crowd. He's a man with secrets, an enigmatic figure who appears to be on the fringes of the Los Angeles power structure, but with a deeper agenda. Remy's motives are as opaque as his past, but one thing is clear: he's not here to play by anyone's rules. With a background that seems to blur the lines between right and wrong, Remy fits perfectly into the world of B&B, where morality is often a gray area, and every action has a consequence. His dark charisma and calculating nature make him a potential ally to Sheila, or more likely, a dangerous adversary. Remy is someone who understands the importance of control, of manipulating situations to his benefit, and he's not afraid to take down anyone who stands in his way. He might just be the perfect foil for Sheila, but whether they'll work together or face off remains to be seen. The collision: Sheila meets Remy. When Sheila and Remy finally cross paths, expect sparks to fly. The first meeting between these two will be nothing short of explosive, as each tries to assess the other's power, wit, and influence. Sheila, who's used to having the upper hand, might find herself intrigued by Remy's confidence, but she's not about to let anyone outmaneuver her. Remy, on the other hand, will likely size up Sheila as a formidable force in her own right, but not someone to be easily intimidated. The chemistry between these two bagasses is undeniable, and it won't take long for both Sheila and Remy to realize that they have a mutual understanding of what it takes to achieve their goals, no matter the cost. There will be no sugarcoating in this encounter. Sheila is notorious for her manipulative charm, but Remy isn't someone who can be charmed into submission. He'll play his cards carefully, all the while analyzing Sheila's every move. At the heart of their interaction will be a battle for dominance. Will Sheila be able to manipulate Remy into working for her, or will he outmaneuver her and make her a pawn in his own plans? One thing is for certain: neither will back down easily. In the world of B&B, the stakes are always high, and this meeting is no exception. The tension will crackle as both Sheila and Remy show just how far they're willing to go to get what they want. First impressions: who will come out on top? Sheila's first impression of Remy will be one of cautious curiosity. She has faced some of the most dangerous people in the world, but Remy presents a new kind of threat. Someone who plays the game just as ruthlessly as she does, but with a different style. Sheila's used to working with people who are either afraid of her or are easily manipulated into following her lead. But Remy isn't someone who will bow to her authority without a fight. In fact, Remy might just see Sheila as an obstacle to overcome, rather than someone to be cowed by. For Remy, Sheila is the ultimate challenge. He knows her reputation all too well and understands that aligning with her could lead to either greatness or disaster. But he also knows that playing too closely to Sheila could backfire. He's sharp enough to recognize that while Sheila might be useful for his plans, she is also incredibly dangerous. Remy won't underestimate her, but he also won't let her control him. This dynamic will create an intense push and pull as they try to outwit each other, all while hiding their true intentions. As these two baddies collide, fans can expect sharp dialogue, tense moments, and plenty of shocking twists. Sheila's manipulative nature and Remy's calculated moves will create a thrilling dynamic that will keep viewers on the edge of their seats. Will they become allies, or will their rivalry become the next big conflict in Los Angeles? Possible alliances or betrayals. If Sheila and Remy decide to team up, the results could be catastrophic for anyone who crosses them. They both have a deep understanding of what it means to play the long game, and together they could wreak havoc on the Forrester family and anyone who stands in their way. However, alliances between power-hungry villains are often fleeting, and betrayal is never far behind. Will Remy try to double-cross Sheila for his own gain, or will Sheila turn the tables on him first? The alliances and betrayals between these two could have major ramifications for the characters we know and love. One thing is certain, the arrival of Remy is only going to intensify the already explosive drama in Los Angeles. Conclusion: a duel of power and wit. Sheila and Remy are both masters of manipulation, and their first meeting is sure to set the stage for a thrilling battle of wits. Whether they become allies or fierce enemies, the stakes are high. In a world where power is everything, two ruthless villains like Sheila and Remy can only spell trouble for everyone else. Get ready for a new chapter of the bold and the beautiful that promises to be packed with drama, deception, and unforgettable moments. The clash of these two bagasses is bound to leave fans on the edge of their seats. Who will come out on top in this high-stakes power struggle? Only time will tell.